the craziest shit has gone down in 2025.
The fact that I saw a bullet go into a man's neck from multiple angles on every platform is just wild.
The comments I was seeing was like, thank God. Are we really that tapped? Like,
his wife is equally fucked up.
I think so, yeah.
I don't see why you would go and record your husband's dead body, but I definitely don't see why you'd post it.
What the fuck is going on with that woman and Ariana Grande? They're in a relationship, but it's not like a touchy thing. It's what was recording this scene like, or whatever. It's... I'm like, what the fuck?
My father and his son went out with rifles and shot into Bondi Beach. The headline that really got me was Holocaust survivor gets shot. The thing that shocked me about that was the fact that it was in Australia. This man with, I think it was 17 previous arrests, just sat behind her, flicks his knife out, stabs her. People's resistance to go that this was a hate crime.
You just don't even think of it of like, oh yeah, it's been a crazy year, until the end of it.
We are now the Outcast podcast. Hello and welcome back to another Outcast podcast. This is our end of year one. Yeah. We did one in Manchester for the Christmas podcast, which was good.
Yeah, it was alright.
It was a decent one. But I think we wanted to do one that we're just sat around having a chat.
Yeah.
Talking about the year.
The founders.
The CEOs of this shit. How's your year been overall?
I mean, to be fair, I forget like when was what, to be fair, because I still think like this year was Reading. It wasn't.
Yeah.
But like, it feels like that. I mean, it's been a ropey year, but...
Why? Why would you say that?
Yeah. It's been a ropey one, but overall, I'd say towards the end's been good. Because realistically, for me, I was just riding on Manchester, like, that would be good. Event-wise, I mean, we've had a decent amount of movies. Superman was cool.
Yeah, I started watching it. I haven't finished it yet.
Christmas was all right, to be fair. Better than I expected.
Considering you spoke negatively about
Christmas.
Christmas
I've never been a Christmas guy.
On podcasts before.
Yeah. What are you?
No, this year's been really good. I thought it was going to be a proper non-event year.
Yeah.
Because at the start of the year, I'm pretty sure I had Bloodfest booked.
Yeah.
And that was it. I ended up going to 3 festivals in the end. I did Reading, Download, and Bloodfest.
Yeah.
And it was... excuse me. It was phenomenal. Download for the first time was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And still my favourite video I've ever made. So cheers to Download.
Yeah, that was a good video. Festival videos are though, like you watch some guy, like I don't know what they're called.
TPD.
But, yeah, they're even if when there's times you're not even watching the music, like just the fact that it's just bants in it.
Yeah, bants, just having a laugh with your mates.
That's the thing about festivals, isn't it? Like going to a show is fun, but it's limited content. Like okay, it's your journey there. You're in the line. After the first, like, let's say, because there's been lots of times we've been in lines waiting.
Yeah.
Like when we first went to see Yungblud, we was in that line
10.5 hours.
Yeah, a long time. Like 2 of Josh's shifts.
Try 4.
So there's limited content in that. Like there's only so much you can talk about, and then afterwards, I don't even want to speak to you, man. I'm bored. I want to go home. Like fuck me. But with festivals, there's so much. There's just so many bits that you can do.
Because you're just like, if you're waiting hours to see a specific act, you can be like, oh, that sounds good in that tent. Oh, we can go and get this food. Oh, there's this little exclusive experience you can go and do.
And there's so many moments you capture as well. Like, let's say, I don't know, we were just chilling and we see some shenanigans, you know what I mean? Some chaos, and it's fun to talk about. And I think as well, especially like, for example, my Ice 9 Kills video. At the time, I don't know what happened with my storage. I only had like 2 minutes left of storage. For example, if my only goal then was to record the show, you guys would have got like a song. Do you know what I mean? But like the fact that obviously I did a whole like little weekend type thing, there's lots of more content to do than just physically like, yeah, cool.
And it's like I said to you before we did that video, that formula just works, because a weekend video with your friends works the same way that a festival one does.
Yeah.
You're doing multiple things and you are just capturing funny moments. So like getting Josh's wristband off is one of the funniest things I've ever recorded.
Yeah.
And videos like that, even though I've had some, like my download video, that didn't do incredibly well, like it was nothing too crazy or anything like that, but you know, it got a few thousand views, it got a decent amount of comments, and people liked it.
Yeah.
But there's things that will just live in my brain forever. So like case with the IPAs.
Yeah, man.
That, me and her reference that at least once a day.
Yeah.
I do want to bring it on to you, because obviously you are going to start doing YouTube.
Yeah,
a lot more. What are your plans?
So, thanks to Will and Case Christmas Legends, have got me like some proper mics, things you can just whack on your t-shirt, whatever. So now, like when I want to do an actual like gym video, I don't have to worry, because when I did my first one, even if I tried to talk into my like actual just the speakers on my phone, my gym music at my gym is so loud, like obnoxiously loud. So you wouldn't have heard me. So at least with like these mics, I can not get copyright claimed. And I can actually like talk and just, you know, like I'm not trying to like, because my influences are I like Sam Sulek, I like the Trent Twins, things like that. I can even get like some mates just whacking a gym video, like something casual. Do you know what I mean? And it's at least then I can actually talk to you guys, and like just obviously, you know, not everyone's interested in the gym, but at least then I can get some sort of at least an audience across, like, you know, actually some comments, something like that.
With a mutual interest.
Yeah.
Because that's something that we spoke about a little bit on our last podcast.
Yeah.
About how I do want to inject some more of my interests into my channel. Because, like, obviously it is very Yungblud based, and we'll talk about Yungblud in this podcast, no doubt. But those videos I know now do well. So now it's time to branch out and do other things as well.
It's like your Ice 9 Kills video, that actually did really well.
That did alright.
Shout on mine.
I think purely just because there's a bit of a crossover of, there'll be people that like Yungblud that like Ice 9 Kills, and there'll be people that are just like, yeah, fuck it, I don't know anything about it, but I'll click. I feel like even though I've been doing it for longer and I suppose have more numbers,
Yeah.
when it comes to uploading something that's completely fresh, like when I did some mask videos, we were getting virtually the same amount of views, because it's an even playing field. No one yet is subscribed to me for mask content.
Yeah, yeah.
But like your videos, considering you started from scratch, have all done well. Even your first gym video.
Yeah, to be fair, that didn't do too bad. Because with that, I generally wasn't bothered. That's where the not too crazy phrase came from. I was just like, I was just recording all my sets, and I was mainly doing it for TikTok at the time. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna let's try and blow up on TikTok, whatever. And then I realised I recorded the whole workout, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna do a raw, no commentary, just a raw whole workout footage, and I just whacked it on there because I was like, whatever, see what it does. And to be fair, it wasn't too bad at all. But again, if I would have had like that mic, and you know, because obviously I've got a way better tripod now and things
which
like that.
Which we're recording this podcast on.
With videos anyway, it's better to just have some sort of communication in it. Otherwise, it's just pure brain rot in it. Do you know what I mean?
We won't talk too much about what Luke's going to do going forward, purely because you guys need to go over to his channel and check out his video that he's going to record straight after this, talking about his plans.
Yeah.
So what's next on our itinerary?
So the craziest shit has gone down in 2025.
Yes.
Because I was thinking about this the other day. When the new year hits, I swear you don't think about the stuff that actually happens throughout the year until the end of it. Does that make sense? So it's like, all the things that go viral or any bad breaking news type things happen, you just don't even think of it of like, oh yeah, it's been a crazy year until the end of it. It's like right now, so the minute it hits January, I'm just there like, oh right, you don't see it coming. It just comes out of nowhere. So it's a bit like what's his name? Like the Charlie Kirk thing.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming, and then out of nowhere, it's on everyone's For You page. Like,
and I also want to talk a little bit about, obviously we will go over the crazy stuff that's happened, but I feel like this point is relevant of how fucked social media actually is.
Yeah.
Because, bro, the fact that at any point something can get posted and then they realise it a few hours later. The fact that I saw a man get assassinated from multiple angles on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, which YouTube is on it.
Yeah, YouTube out of all of them is the one that's like, nope.
Yeah.
Like.
And the only people that have managed it, so I remember years ago, before all the really strict guidelines, YouTube was still on it. Like porn, that was down instantly. But then there was those hackers that managed to upload full-on porn to YouTube. And like, I get things like that happen, because when it's hackers, what are you going to do, ultimately? But yeah, the fact that I saw a bullet go into a man's neck from multiple angles on every platform is just wild.
Yeah.
Because it used to be like, you'd see what happened, but it'd be censored. And then it'd be like Reddit.
It's like one of those, those random street fights you see where the person recording is not even getting it, but you see what's going down. It normally is like that. I couldn't believe it. And in all fairness, it goes to show how fucked social media is. Personally, I'm not going to go into political views, because that's not what this is about, obviously.
It's not a wise idea for the internet.
Yeah, no. I want subscribers. Do you know what I mean?
You don't want to get shot in the neck.
No. I think it is more wrong the fact that, unfortunately, he got assassinated, allegedly, in front of his wife and child. And the fact that a lot of people on social media, whether you believe the guy is wrong, like, he shouldn't say what he says, and, like, he's an evil person, quote unquote, if that's what you believe. No, the comments I was seeing was like, thank God, like, press like this comment for the shooter, and I'm like, are we really that tapped? Like, I know, whatever, if he was a quote unquote bad person, like, no one deserves to be stone cold killed, and then everyone's watching it like it's a zoo.
And that's the thing. All these people going on about how he's got no humanity, but then they're all celebrating his death.
Yeah,
I'm just
it
like,
really makes no
guys,
sense.
We all have people that we dislike and we disagree with, but you completely lose your argument when you're watching a man get murdered and then going, oh, thank fuck for that.
Yeah, it's fucked, dude.
Like, it's
messed up on so many levels. And like you just said, like the fact when people were saying, like, oh, he's got no humanity, and he's like, he treats people like this, and he says certain, like, for example, like, people were saying things, obviously, because he had certain views on gun law. Mm-hmm. And people were saying, like, oh, it's da-da-da. But then again, you're celebrating the fact that he got killed. Like,
I feel like that was the only thing that I saw, and I was like, say no more. I really do not like the fact that someone in this age got shot for his opinions.
Yeah, we're so behind that now.
When people are like, that's karma, where you advertise pro-guns and we need guns, Second Amendment this, and then he does die by guns, it is satisfying. It is like a point proven.
Yeah, it's pot kettle black, isn't it?
But it's wrong. It's just like, yes, does it prove the point that guns shouldn't be around? Yeah, but at the same time, you hailing the person who shot a man who does have a wife, does have kids, is disgusting. Going on from that, his wife is equally fucked up.
I think so, yeah.
Because
it was that one video that she released of, obviously,
his dead body.
His dead body, and she was like holding his hand and stuff. And I personally think, and this to be fair, this does tie to social media. I am sick of certain sensitive or personal thing. Like for example, like when you scroll on Facebook and you see like a kid crying and the mom's holding him because he's having a little tantrum or he's upset about something. Why do people feel the need for those little times of character? And like emotional things that you should experience when it's just one-on-one. Why do people feel the need to shove a camera in everything?
Yeah.
Like I saw this one video, it's about Christmas, and it was like this little kid crying, saying to his mom, I am trying to be grateful, because he was around his cousins or something, and they were getting like all the best presents. Well, he went there to open and he just got like some things, and he was crying saying, Mom, I am trying to be grateful, but my cousin's like shoving it in my face. And he's little, he looks about 4 or 5, and he's crying, and the mom's holding him, but camera's in his face. Those type of things as a kid you'd experience, to just like that's those insensitive moments where you just have with your, it's like only you and that person know. Yeah. I am sick of everything being like recorded.
It's not even for me. I completely agree with what you're saying of moments of
vulnerability,
personality, and vulnerability. It shouldn't be recorded. Like I don't see why you would go and record your husband's dead body, but I definitely don't see why you'd post it.
Yeah. If that was okay, yeah, because it's like if that's for you.
But also, my argument to that is, even if it is just for you, what, you're going to watch that back, are you? You're going to be at home going, oh, do you remember when he died?
Yeah, that's rough, yeah.
You're just not. So why do you need to record it? And to post it, and the whole thing with her is, every time she does a speech, or goes up and gets all misty-eyed, bro, it just looks fake. It like
I haven't seen too much of that, but I can probably vouch for that.
It's when she's like trying to suck it back, and like the pictures of her before he died, she just looks like this warm, caring woman, and now she's always got this look of death on her. Like it's and I get she's grieving, and I get that people act weird in the grieving process, but at the same time, if you can't just go out there with some sincere emotion, like, you're a grieving widow, cry. Yeah, don't stand there and try and be so resilient and just look evil.
To be fair, talking about that type of emotion, showing too much emotion, what the fuck is going on with that woman and Ariana Grande?
Oh, the one that she's in Wicked with.
Yeah. So I heard something online that they're in a relationship, but it's not like a touchy thing. It's more of like an experimental.
Guarantee the word spiritual is something involved.
Yeah, I think so. And I'm just like, because I can't remember who mentioned this to me. I really can't. But anytime somebody talks about Wicked, or they're having an interview talking about, so how was what was recording this scene like, or whatever, it's. I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
And it was when that guy jumped over the barrier, and she goes in front of her, and she's like,
yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Like, it's bizarre.
It's proper, like, I don't know, it's a diddy sitch going on there, mate.
It's one of those, I have no interest in it. Like, yeah, we're talking about it, but we don't care. You know what I mean? But watching that from afar is just one of the weirdest things.
It's not even secondhand cringe. It actually just makes me feel uncomfortable.
Like,
yeah. It is weird. Like, I've not seen Wicked 2. Seen Wicked 1. Surprisingly, big fan. Sick film.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I saw it. Well, when did it come out? I think I saw it when it came out.
A couple of years ago, I think, or maybe a year ago.
I think it was last year. Last year, November. I saw it with a mate, and he was actually sick. And I'm not normally a big fan of musicals and stuff, but it was a sick film. But too much emotion.
Cool.
Because I don't even think it's that sad.
Yeah, there was the incident as well recently on Bondi Beach.
Oh, is that? I've kind of heard a murmur about that.
This was only a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, a father and his son went out with rifles and shot into Bondi Beach at some Jewish festival. And it was, the worst part about it is, the headline that really got me was Holocaust survivor gets shot. And that's one of those headlines that it's just so fucked up that anybody went through that absolute atrocity and gets shot jumping in front of his wife to save her. Like, that's fucked up. And I think the dad ended up getting shot dead by police, and the son got shot down and then has woken up from a coma. So it'd be interesting to see what he says. But
how old is the son? Do you know?
30s, 20s.
Oh, that's a fully. Oh, I was expecting like a.
Oh no,
a young
no,
teenager.
no! It wasn't like a kid.
Oh, okay. Oh, fuck him.
But that was one of those. That was one of those.
Because when you said they shot him down, I expect they didn't want to kill him because obviously he's a
young.
child.
No, he was an adult.
Well, fucking kill him.
Fuck knows how he didn't die.
So.
But the rumour with that was that they. Oh well, I think it is confirmed now. But they took a trip to the Philippines and got military training to do this attack.
And what are these guys? What's their thingamajig? Like, are they a certain religion? Are they what are they?
I don't know. I would have to fact check that because I am definitely not guessing on a podcast. I don't know if it was. Well, it was definitely religion based into a Jewish festival, but whether they were religious, I don't know.
I've got my suspicions.
Yeah, I've got my suspicions. It's been declared as a terror attack, but I would have to fact check all the points. But the thing that shocked me about that was the fact that it was in Australia, because it just feels like terrorist attacks, or terror attacks, however you want to describe it, was very much a thing in America and in the UK.
Yeah, what's the Aussies done?
Yeah,
They never get involved in beef, I swear. I don't even know if they have a military. They're that solid.
Yeah, they are normally that chilled out, but I don't know if both these guys were from Australia.
Got you.
But yeah, it's fucked up. Another fucked up thing that's happened in 2025. Also, that girl got stabbed on the train.
Bro. I can't lie. When that happened, I went on my Instagram, like, I started trying to get into politics and everything, because for me, what fucking made me mad is at the first I didn't know anything about it, and my mum come up to me and was like, "Have you seen this video?" And I'm considering I love horror and all that stuff. When it comes to real life shit, I'm like, no, because that will keep me up, man. That will mess me up, man. And she's like, just look. I watched it and I felt just mad. Yeah. I was generally raging. The fact that it was unprovoked. At the end of the day, it's two people fighting. Someone dies. Whatever. It's one of them, like, you can't pick a side because it could have happened to anybody. That girl was just sat there, man, minding her own business. And the thing is as well, that girl, she was from Ukraine. Yeah. And she fled for safety. And the fact that she fled for safety, and that was what got her killed.
She did a shift at a job she was working in a pizza restaurant, so she's not gone over there and living the high life.
Yeah, no,
she's gone
trying to get by,
got to a safe place, and trying to get by, and then this man with, I think it was 17 previous arrests, just sat behind her, flicks his knife out, stabs her. And the thing that really did make me mad, and I don't feel like this is a bad thing to mention, was people's resistance to go that this was a hate crime and a crime because of her race, because the guy literally said after, "I got the white girl."
Yeah.
And he was saying it multiple times. If the roles were reversed and it was an older white guy stabbing a young black girl and he said, "I got the black girl," instantly there would be no questions.
Racist,
it's a race crime. And I'm not talking about everyone. I think a lot of people with common sense go, well, yeah, that is the evidence.
Yeah, 100%.
No, that broke my heart, and just the fact that no one went up to her.
That's literally what I was about to say. Don't get me wrong, someone afterwards took their shirt off and was trying to put pressure on the room, but you were too late. The guy was off the train or bus, whatever it was.
Yeah, they tried to help her when they weren't in danger.
Yeah.
Where's the fucking modern day heroes?
Bro, at the end of the day, no bands. If I was on a train and the minute I saw a dude hitting a woman, I'm off my seat, bro. I am. I don't care what he's got at the end of the day. Like, the fact, people watching it happen. The thing is, put yourself in that shoes. Imagine you're on the train and how would you go home feeling like, oh yeah, I watched someone get murdered and didn't do nothing?
And it's just the fact that she sat up there. She clearly doesn't even know what's happened.
Yeah, she's in that much shock. She's like, and then
terrified.
she only realised, like, oh shit, I've been stabbed.
And then she just flops down, and it's one of the most sad things because we're so desensitised to
by everything
that's gone on that it's rare that something makes me go, oh fuck me.
Bro, and the thing is, you guys, we've probably all got that one friend that sends us gruesome fucking Instagram reels. We all know that person, and that you look at that stuff and you're like, oh, fucking hell, mental, scroll. Like, we are so desensitised by things, like, and it's bad. It is proper bad.
Because I'd seen ridiculously gruesome real life shit when I was about 13.
Oh yeah, like high school and that, like.
Because things just went round. Obviously, there was that incident when the guy shot himself on Facebook Live.
Oh yeah.
And that, I remember I was at work, and just the fact that was on TikTok, because I thought when that first came up, because it was like, this is why you always need to check on people, I thought it was fake. It was just one of those of a guy like talking about having a bad time, and then someone was going to come in, put their arm around him. And then I didn't realise it was a real life thing, and that has stuck with me. That was years ago.
Oh yeah.
And that's stuck with me ever since. But yeah, the world really needs to have a look at itself at the minute.
Yeah. Because the thing is, though, what my biggest point is like, fair enough, these things happen and they have been recorded. I've never thought of, I've seen something, I'm going to repost it. Not repost it, but actually take that footage and post it as in I'm posting this so it can blow up. I think it's actually even sicker, the fact that people see this and go, content. Right,
yeah.
What the fuck?
And also, I'm going a bit off topic here, but that what you were just saying about people almost profiting or benefiting from these awful things. Do you know who Eleanor Neal is? She's great. She does these true crime podcasts where
my little sister watches her.
She goes through all these crimes and is really informative about it. But she's had a proper brand switch up recently, and she's gone a lot more casual. So she used to do a disclaimer where she'd mention every topic that was included and said, if you need to sit this one out, absolutely do. And she was really delicate with it. And yes, of course, she's a big YouTuber. Of course, she makes money from it. But she was so careful and considerate with the way she did it. And now she's started this outlaw thing. That's what she called her podcast. And now she's a lot more relaxed, and she just says things in weird ways. So there was a girl who got, I think it was beaten up and murdered by a supposed partner, but it's not sure whether it was her partner. So instead of describing it like that, she went, so were they fucking or not? And she got a lot of criticism for that, because that's just not how she used to talk. Yeah. Fucking and hell. Then she's... I kind of get it, but I think it's just because of the switch up in content that people are like, oh, okay, this is not a good idea. She's doing a tour, going around and doing basically live podcasts, which you'd imagine is where she'll be making a fair bit of money, because there'll be merch, there'll be ticket prices, like, she will make money for it. And people have been calling her out, saying, okay, so this is just you directly profiting off people who have died. And part of me goes, well, she had a big YouTube channel. She's done that from day one. Yeah. But if she goes into it and does talk in that sort of disrespectful way, I feel like it's a really bad idea.
Are you... it's not off topic, but it is and it isn't. Do you like crime documentary type shit?
It depends. If it's an interesting case, yes.
See, because for me, interesting or not, I just think when it comes to I'd rather just not know. Like, I don't like watching that stuff just because it's like, I don't know, it gets me in like a weird rabbit hole. Like, don't get me wrong, it is interesting. Like when you say like unsolved mysteries, things like that. Like, yeah, I get it, it's interesting, but bro, it could happen to any of you. It can happen to your mother. It can happen to like your mate. Like, it's just that's why I don't like to delve into it, because I'm just like, then I don't know. I'd just rather not know.
I do kind of agree with you.
Like the people that fall asleep watching it.
Yeah, it's
fucking weird.
actual psychopaths.
No, you're weird. People that crave for like, oh, I love a crime. Nah.
The thing that I really didn't like was when the Monster team started doing these biopics of serial killers. So when they started with Dahmer, that was brilliant. Like, yes, it was exploitative. They didn't consult the families, which is absolutely wrong. But they did very much include the stuff about police officers being racist and the fuck-ups that were happening by the system. So it was, to a point, tastefully done.
Yeah.
And the whole branding of it was, look at the despicable crimes that this man did. And then they did the Menendez brothers one, which isn't a that interesting case, because ultimately it's two rich kids who suffered abuse by their parents and killed their parents. And then they added all this stuff in that might have happened, but no one knows about the brothers being sexually involved with each other. And that's a leap.
Gay.
That is a leap to just go from, right, so there was abuse by the parents, so naturally you guys just abused each other.
Yeah.
And all this about millionaire playboys, and it just felt like they were dragging out a not that interesting story for hours. But then after, I watched a 2-hour documentary about it, about the actual case and the court case and all that, and that was really interesting. That told the story way better.
Show.
But the latest one, the Ed Gein one, is one of the... bro, I got 3 episodes in, I haven't watched it and I won't finish it.
I didn't anyway.
It was the most exploitative, material adding, jumping from one thing to another, bullshit I've ever seen. So, obviously the Ed Gein crimes inspired films like Psycho, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Silence of the Lambs. So why, when you're depicting the crimes, why are we seeing the production of Psycho? And why are we seeing... So the lead actor from Psycho, Anthony Perkins, was in the closet for years. Right? That was just a fact. But then he goes to see Psycho in the cinema and gets sucked off by a guy in the cinema at the time. No one knows if that happened.
Who's this?
Anthony Perkins.
Is that Sons of Anarchy dude? Jax?
No.
Who's this?
He's the lead actor in Psycho.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant lead actor in Ed Gein. Like the Monster. Oh, okay, cool. So
so why did we need to see that? Why was that just added in out of nowhere? They just added so many things. So Ed Gein's brother mysteriously died. He had some sort of trauma to the head.
Yeah,
and he was found burnt. So the natural sort of assumption is Ed Gein. But this is something that was never confirmed. So why is it depicted as an absolute in this show? And also the branding. The slogan on the poster was, before Leatherface there was Ed. Which is just like, so he's literally a horror movie villain.
Yeah.
Now, he's not a real person.
Because I've never watched it, but I've watched stuff, like I've watched documentaries on Ed Gein. Like I watched like a whole thing of it where you actually have the people that lived in that town talk about him, saying like he was never a danger. He was a bit weird, but he was always really nice and da-da-da. And then obviously I watched the bits where like they went into his home and saw all the stuff. So like belts made out of nipples and fucking like a chair made out of faces. Like that's
gloves
where they should have.
Shit.
That's where they should have went. Like they made it like
a drama.
Like one thing I don't like. I don't know the actor, but the person that plays Ed Gein,
Charlie Hunnam.
I really like him.
I do.
But the way afterwards he was like, I wanted to get to know the character, humanise him a little bit, and I was like, why are we celebrating this dude?
Yeah.
Like, you just played a character.
And
Can you not act like, nah, but like, I know he did bad things, but, you know, he was a person. No, fuck you, dude. Like, he was fucked up.
Yeah.
Let's leave these people fucked up. Let's not leave any, like, sympathetic things for them.
And
fuck off.
Also, Ed Gein's dead now.
Yeah.
Why do we need to humanise him? How about we humanise and sympathise with the people that are actually going through things right now?
Yeah.
And are thinking, well, how about we make it easier for men who are having dark thoughts, and women, obviously, but people who are having dark thoughts, that they can just go and talk to someone, that they haven't got to retreat to the country and massacre people. I don't know. I just think that shit's fucked up.
Yeah, and it's like, as like you said, Simba, like with these shows, like obviously, like you said, with the Jeffrey Dahmer one, they didn't like notify the family and stuff about what they were gonna do in that. But because this geezer is literally dead, and I'm sure Ed Gein, where is he? He's probably got no more relatives. You know what I mean? Or they're not known. Do you know what I mean? Like, you could have disrespected him as much as possible. Like, the guy died in the mental hospital, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just, what was it? He's had some sort of cancer or something?
Yeah, I think he did.
Because the thing is, as though that it was so normal for a while that they even said, like, we don't, like, he could go up for trial. Like, apparently, like, he wasn't crazy. Like, he was so normal in this place.
He was a functioning human with just these insane fantasies. It's like the fact that Jeffrey Dahmer's crimes were all sexually motivated.
Yeah.
So the reason that he dismembered people was because he got sexual satisfaction from seeing the insides glowing and the feel of them. And it's just like, to us, obviously, dude, that's fucked up.
I don't even like putting chicken. Like,
but for him, it was a sexual thing.
Yeah.
But at trial, he was declared sane. But yeah, there's our little rant about exploitative crime-based things.
One thing before we go down the list, it's one of them. This is a random one, like, because obviously, you know, we're pretty hardcore influencers.
Yeah, no,
you know.
I would agree.
If like you could pick, like, what like group or company would you actually would love to be a part of? Like obviously we wouldn't pick this, but like, you know, like Sidemen, things like that, and like a team. I don't know.
Have you got one in mind?
I would love to join I can't say the word. Sanagona Studios. It's the Basement Yard podcast, but they've also got a sub YouTube channel that they just do random stuff, random games and that. Like, it's really simple content, but they're comedians. They're hilarious. They would be fun because they just look like a fun group. If I could be a part of the Trent Twins, that'd be pretty fun.
See, back a few years ago, when it was the old setup, I absolutely would have said True Geordie. When it was him and Lawrence, oh my god, that would have been incredible. But now, like, don't get me wrong, I still watch his videos, but back then, when it was like OG True News and all that sort of thing, I would have loved that.
Oh, I didn't even think. Fucking TGF. Bruh, I'd be the new Luke, mate. Like, come on.
You'd be a fucking improvement.
Bro, I'd be... Oh, bro, I don't even know how that slipped my mind. Oh, yeah, Jackass would have been sick to just be a part of. Because some of them got let off. Well, not all of them did bad stuff. It's like, what is it, the one that basically, like, directs everything? Not Johnny Knox, the other guy.
I don't know.
But he got let off easy, but yeah, Jackass, TGF, yeah, Sanagona Studios, that'd be sick.
Because the thing is, with groups, there's so many that are like close knit people, but you like a couple of them.
Yeah.
You know? Because I'm not a massive fan of the Sidemen.
Oh, I don't like them.
I've never been a fan of Beta Squad.
Oh, mate. The only one I like is Darkishman. He's the only likeable member from Beta Squad. And
when I think about content that's made by multiple people, like you said, Jackass. Yeah, Harry Pinero, legend. But, I'll tell you one that is a group of people, but it's not like, it hasn't got a specific name.
Oh, yeah.
Is the Chris MD, Stephen Tries, Will N.E., Rota Shaw. That won the best loads of...
Troops.
Chris MD videos. I think they're the best group-based videos.
He gets a lot of stick, but bro, when you see a Sidemen Sunday, that's fucking nearly 2 hours long, and then you see a Chris MD video. Bro, the production value is insane, and it's football. I don't even care about football, but I'm watching a crossbar challenge. Do you know what I'm saying?
Chris MD has taken he's taken win after win by just sticking to his roots and doing what was popular in 2016,
and
but
production and everything,
modernising it.
And his humour is elite.
Yeah,
his humour is elite. It's that what that word you say that I can't mundane humour. Like I know he does things from like that. He always puts in edits of The Office, the Creep Show. Is it called the Creep Show?
Peep Show.
Fucking no.
In-Betweeners.
In-Betweeners, yeah. Like it's fucking jokes, man. So
yeah,
funny.
I love Chris MD. What's next?
Right, Welcome to Derry. He hasn't watched it yet. I absolutely no-lifed it. So I heard it was coming out, and they were doing an episode, like, was it every week?
Yeah, every week.
And I just kept on, not putting it off, but I just forgetting about it. So I was like, fuck it. I bought my Now TV, and I finished work, and I was like, I've got a day off tomorrow. I'm going to watch a few episodes. And this is like, 7 o'clock at night. And there's 8 episodes, and they're all like an hour long. I stayed up from then. I didn't get to sleep till 7 a.m. I no-lifed it. Not even because I was like, I'm just going to finish it. Generally, it's the best horror show thing, whatever you want to call it, I've ever experienced. Like, Pennywise now, no bants, might be up there as, like, my favourite character of horror.
Wow. Because,
it was just insane. I love, when shows have a bit of lore. Like, there's a bit of nerd value to it. So like in the show, it's like an origin kind of story, and there's just so much more value to Pennywise as a character. He's not just like a clown that eats children and then goes and hibernates. They've added so much lore to it that, you know what, might not even be in the book, but who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? Like, that's the thing with horror now. Like, we constantly go back and we just look at the old script and we kind of change a few things, and we, it's rebranded, it's new directors, and it's depicted the character slightly different, but it's the same. Like Michael Myers, oh my god, we know the story.
And the good thing about it, the novel, that there's always been, is there's stuff in that doesn't work for films.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, and so it's such a good story to have as much creative freedom as you want.
And I'm finally glad we finally got Bob Gray.
Yes.
Like, they actually, the person that is Pennywise, and obviously I'm not going to spoil it because I know he wants to watch it, and I don't want to spoil it for any of you guys that haven't fully watched it, but the lore that goes into that is actually insane.
Because when I went to see it, Chapter 2, from the trailer, that was what I was super excited about. And then in the film, the snippet that's in the trailer is all you get, really.
But this is what I said to Will. In a way, that little snippet of Pennywise, Bob Gray, makes so much sense that it was in front of Beverly.
Yeah. And
you will figure that out.
Yeah, I will watch it. I can't wait to watch it.
And the only hint I'll give, it's the last episode.
Okay.
But insane. Fucking insane. And also, rest in peace. What is going on? Rest in peace to the fucking actor that played Eddie.
Yes. Yeah,
and
really.
the old lady.
Yeah.
She died this year as well.
Really sad about that, because
it come out of nowhere.
He hung himself. Awful.
Mental. Right, so 2026, yeah. What are the new shit that's coming out that you're looking forward to?
For me, obviously, Idols Part 2 by Yungblud.
Yeah.
I'm going into it with the same sort of expectations that I had about
when
Part
Idols
1.
Was coming out.
Yeah. Where I was like, this make or break of his self-titled album was alright, but it didn't follow Weird the way he could have.
So his Idols just like a second bit? Or like, like an album, you got a deluxe edition?
No, it's
another album?
It's a full album.
See, I don't know why he's called it Idols Part 2. That's a bit dead. I don't know, like, not dead, but it's just like, if it's a completely new album, I get, obviously, he's going to have the same sort of, like, music. Obviously, that's the vibe he's going for at the moment. But calling it Idols Part 2, it kind of, like, it makes you feel like you're still stuck in the same era.
Yeah.
But then again, to his defence, if you called it anything different, it'd be like, fuck me, Idols was that was a little.
Well, I think the good thing is, I think it'll be coming out in a few months because he was gonna drop it in October. Because if he drops it, the whole thing, all 24 songs in a year, then it makes sense because that is within the era. Like, he'll still be on tour doing those shows. So that does make sense. And the good thing about it is, he had it finished before Idols Part 1 came out. You would expect it to be a fully engaging piece that joins up together. The only thing I would say is I hope it makes more sense when that comes out why Lovesick Lullaby exists, because for me Lovesick Lullaby is one of the best on the album. It's one of his best singles.
Is a tune.
And there's nothing else on the album that's like it. So I hope he does lean towards that sort of Britpop, British vibe on Idols Part 2. And I hope he will, because I remember before the first part came out, he spoke a lot about a Britpop influence. So,
yeah.
And he's always done that. So obviously back with Charity, his early stuff has got it all over it. Low Life. So there's been a steady stream of it. But yeah, I just think that formula works so well. Because if you look at I Love You, Will You Marry Me, Low Life, Charity, and Lovesick Lullaby, they've all sort of got the same gap in between. And they're all very highly rated in terms of his music. No, I think it's going to be good. I really wasn't a fan of when he said about wanting to drop the EP with Aerosmith, do another album, and then Idols Part 2, because it's just like...
I don't think that would have made sense.
It wouldn't have made sense. And he'd have got to 30 and been like, I've got nothing else to say. After this whole Idols era, he needs a few years off. Because otherwise it is just going to be churning out shit for churning out shit.
Yeah.
But I think the reason that he will be able to do that is because he's got big. Now, I felt like before, when Self-Titled came out, he'd had one number one album, and it was like, okay, we've got to keep going now. Whereas now I feel like he's
got a solidification as an artist now.
Absolutely. So I feel like now he could disappear for 2 years and people would respond when he comes back, not be like, oh shit, Yungblud. Yeah, I forgot about him. I feel like there would be more hype.
His fan base is too big for that to happen anyway, I think.
Especially now.
Yeah, it's huge.
But also Slipknot's.
Yeah.
Because I feel like we both have the same opinion about this.
Not so long ago, I saw an actual post from an actual metal article saying like it's coming this year, and I literally just whacked it on my story and went, I'm not even... The hype's gone now. Because they said this, 2 years ago, I think. They said it before the End So Far came out. They literally said, oh yeah, there's this lost music that's we recorded in 2008, 9, whatever.
It's called Look Outside Your Window, isn't
yeah.
it?
And cool. I was kind of gassed for it, because it's like, you know what? I low-key do. Now that I've got older, and I've realised that Slipknot's last 2 albums have been just meh. All Hope Is Gone is actually really respectable, so if that's the vibe, then fuck yeah. But they've literally drawn it out so long that I just think...
Who cares?
I'm not bothered. I'm really not bothered. I love Slipknot, but I love Slipknot in the fact of, their old stuff, their kind of, legacy and what they are. But when it comes to their music currently, I'm really not bothered. But I think that's what happens when you love a band that's been around for so long. I'm sure people that grew up listening to Metallica hear their shit now and whatever. Your dad with The Cure, he loves them. It's his favourite band. But there is certain projects that come out that he's just whatever. But their old stuff's sick, so it don't matter.
My dad's been no stranger to saying that the last Cure project that he was asked about was 1992, and he still loves them. And I feel like that's the thing when artists have released enough music. So it's like you with Slipknot.
Yeah, the last thing I really cared about was 2014, The Grey Chapter.
There's 5 albums that you like. sick. For me, with Yungblud, there's 3 that I'm like, self-titled's alright.
It's got bangers on it, but
But
as a whole,
as an album, mid. But then the first one, just because it's just that nostalgic feel. Weird is his best album, and Idols was great. But then if he makes another 2 that I'm like, yeah, sound, and then afterwards if it drops off, I'm happy having my 5.
yeah.
You know what I mean? If an artist makes 5 great albums, that's better than a lot. Look how big Oasis still are. They made 2 great albums, and then the other 6 were shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's Clown's fault. Like, they have drawn it out way too long. That to the point when people hear it, they'll probably it's gonna be just. It's not gonna be. The fact that it's not. Think about it. It's not gonna be like, oh my god, this is insane. Because guess what? They didn't even put it on their album.
Yeah.
So, I don't know why this hasn't just been put out for like no reason. Like, they're hyping it up. Like, yeah, man, we're releasing this old stuff that you've never heard before. Like, you're gonna love it. Well, I don't think that, because if it was not even on the album, they should have gone. You know, like for example, when Slipknot out of nowhere, they didn't even say anything. They released all the old demos for self-titled.
Yeah.
That was just out of nowhere. They know why, because obviously not. I think it was sick, but realistically, it isn't great. It's a demo. It's shit.
It's bonuses for fans that love and know those songs.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I feel like they've shot themselves in the foot. Is all this hype and all these delays. It would make sense if it was for like Iowa, which they could release anything. They could release voice cracks for Iowa, and people would be like, yeah, fucking sick.
Yeah,
but for All Hope Is Gone, an album that, like you say, is respectable in hindsight, people didn't love that era of Slipknot. It wasn't something that people were craving more of. So I just feel like they should have released it and been like, oh guys, this is a cool little bonus.
Yeah.
Rather than, you will love this.
Yeah. They're acting like they've been dialed in, and we've got some new music for you. But Clown does it all the time, bro. But you got to, from an artist's point of view, of course they're gonna be like, yeah, we're so fucking proud of this. Cool, I get it. But it's like, when the end so far before it came out, Clown was on Newton Views like generally. I've never heard Corey like this before. The stuff that was on the end so far
is nothing new.
Corey has been doing that singing stuff, which even though I love the album, the Grey Chapter, Corey has been doing that
from volume 3,
and then going into like a whiny, not to, it sounds disrespectful, a whiny chorus. He's been doing it since Grey Chapter. So when Clown was going on like, oh, Corey right now, like, oh, it's the best I've ever heard him, I'm just like, what are you smoking?
And the thing is, when it comes to like Corey's singing, yes, was there melodic pieces throughout all of Slipknot? Yeah. But I would say Corey's been singing and showing that he can actually sing since Volume 3.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, Volume 3 has got some soft tracks on it, but it's a great album, and it's a great Slipknot album.
Left Behind. And Plague and stuff.
But the fact that Corey Taylor's solo album, his second one, was way better than the last Slipknot record.
Yeah.
It's one of those, when they release an album that's mid, yeah, it's still better to you than 90% of music out there.
But yeah, they've just so drawn it out now to the point where I generally don't care.
And I don't see the point, because, like I say, you've dragged it out to the point that no one is going to give a shit. I guarantee the reaction will be like, is this it?
Yeah, and the thing is, the fact that, like, you've took 2 years to say, yeah, we're releasing this lost music, that says it all to me.
Yeah. That
it isn't going to be that great then, because you've heard it and you've left it, like, you've put it on the back burner, because you're probably then like, is this worth releasing this? Is this going to tarnish our legacy? Like,
and it won't, because they're solidified, but will it disappoint people? Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Like, do I want to be proven wrong?
Massively,
absolutely, yeah. But, I just feel like when anything's delayed, like, look how long it took for people to be on board with the last Bring Me record, because of all the delays.
Yeah.
It's only the last sort of few months that I've been like, oh, actually, Bullet With My Name On's sick tune.
Yeah.
Like, and that's kind of a good thing, that albums make you want to re-listen to them because you're intrigued, even if you don't love it from the get-go. But at the same time, if you're going to hype something up, you want that immediate this is sick.
Yeah. So what are your plans then for YouTube and stuff this year? Like, any changes, or you've just got any projects in mind?
Yes, I want to do, like we've said, about more stuff about separate passions.
Yeah.
But I have got a Yungblud thing I want to do, but I want to do it when Idols Part 2 is out and see how that goes, purely because it's this thing about the whole journey. So this whole era so far has cemented him and got him a lot more respect, and I feel like Idols Part 2 is going to be that thing that right now he went number one with Idols and it was positively received, but then he's got huge after all the stuff with Ozzy Osbourne, and if he does get even bigger and cements himself with Idols Part 2, then it'll be a testament to him rather than doing a good Ozzy cover. And I want to do a whole journey about basically a redemption story. So, yeah.
That's interesting.
Stay tuned for that. We're going download.
Yeah, to be fair, that's, I can say that now anyway. But yeah, I'm definitely going to do a video for download. And you know what? I might get a GoPro for that.
You can use
Are you allowed GoPros?
GoPros, yeah.
Well, I don't know, because
you just can't take cameras with tripods into the arena.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I definitely want to do that then. That would be cool. Like, bro, imagine like actually being in the pit with a GoPro. That'd be cool. That'd be a cool shot. This download, I probably won't bother with the video for MGK. I'll be real. That'll just be a day out, really.
Yeah.
Lost everything to record.
I'll do one.
It's a guilty pleasure, so I don't need Amandem knowing on this. Don't know why. Fuck knows why. But I've got a really good feeling about 2026. Not even just for like growth, just genuine. Like, there's so much cool stuff out. Where the amount of Marvel movies I'm going to go see next year, I'm going to be in the cinema so much. Fucking The Boys is coming out, season 5, I think. Season 4 or 5 again of Invincibles.
It's going to be your year.
My shit, bro.
I want to see President again. Fucking love them.
Yeah,
MGK, I'm taking Josh to see Yungblud for the first time. That'll be good. Because the thing is, as much as like we joke, and obviously like you've seen Josh in podcasts, he is a man of few words, but I feel like that's going to be one where he's waited so long for that'll be a nice thing to capture on a video.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good year.
Yeah, massively. And we take the piss out of Josh, but it's like, bro, it's new blood, isn't it?
And it genuinely is character building.
Oh yeah, 100%. At the end of the day, obviously you like didn't see me on videos with Will. Like, I knew him for a year, and then the second year in, that's when I started doing stuff with him. But I was literally the same. The minute I joined Mackey's, mate, I had to earn that badge. Do you know what I mean? You have to get bullied, because at the end of the day, like with Josh as well, like he can give it and take it though. Like, you might see the videos and like, fuck me, you lot are harsh on this guy. No, he's harsh on us.
Yeah,
it's just when the camera's on him, he doesn't.
He's a cunt. He is a cunt.
But we fucking love him. But yeah, I hope you lot have had a sick Christmas, and I hope you have a really good year. But yeah, big up 2026.
Let us know what your plans 2026 down below are. Make sure you go and check out Luke's channel, Motion Pukers. There's going to be a lot of content this year. And yeah, have a good year.